request on one of the Facebook groups to do directions on the memory box that I just finished a couple of weeks ago or last week. I don't have the proper setup for camera for videotaping, but we're going to go with it. It's going to be just fine. These directions are very, very simple. I went to Michael's and I purchased this box. I did get 50% off of it because Michael's had a sale on it for 50% off. Now, if they don't have a sale on it, you can use your 40% off coupon, which you can Google it, or you can download the Michael's app, or you can just get it from the mailing list. I think they still do a mailing list, although a lot of people don't do the mailing list anymore. So that is where I got the box from. I was under a time crunch with this memory box, so I did not have time to make one, and I've not made one yet to date. So it was just easier to get the 50% off, which it ended up costing me about, I think it was $2.78 with the 50% off, which I think is very, very reasonable. So we'll go over the outside of the box first. What I decided to do to keep it very simple because of time constraints, I took a pink ribbon and I just tied it around the entire box to just pretty it up and to hold it. It's got to be mailed, so I just wanted it to be very secure inside the box. Okay, so I'm going to take the ribbon off the box and place it to the side. This does have a magnetic closure on it, so I was really happy. I did spend the time to check the boxes to make sure that it had a very good magnetic closure. There was some that, well, they weren't quite as strong, but I was real happy with this one. So on the very top of the box, this little heart right here, I actually took that heart that says love on it, I pulled it off of a card. I keep my cards and I recycle them and reuse them. I just took it off the card and I glued this heart with some very strong glue. And so it worked. I let it dry a couple of days before touching it or messing with it, because sometimes when you get to gluing metal, you know, I'm just not quite sure if it's going to actually adhere to the box or not. So now we'll open the box. So as you can see on the lid, I just took a 6x6 sheet of paper and I cut it to the depth that I wanted so that my paper bag envelope would be the focal point and not so much the pocket that I created. Okay, so also too, on the very lid, you'll see I just used a sticker. This is a vellum sticker. I ordered these from HSN. They're Anna Griffin stickers, and I've been very pleased with them. You know, although, because they're vellum, you do have to be careful about how you back the sticker, because sometimes, which I've had this happen, sometimes you will not be able to see the writing on the sticker, so you will need to back it with a plain sheet of, you know, 20-pound paper, or you could use the 65-pound cardstock, whichever one you would like to use. Okay, so this paper bag that's in here, okay, I stuck it in there. Now, I made tags, punched a hole in them, and I wrote, this is actually a 4-generational picture. And so I stuck it in here. I put an Anna Griffin vellum sticker on it. And then also on the back, I used an Anna Griffin vellum sticker. And actually the stickers did really well on these brown paper bags. Now the brown paper bags I bought at Michael's. They were 50% off, regularly $3.99, so I paid $2 for them. Well, actually $1.99. So I thought that was very reasonable and very inexpensive. And then I just folded the brown paper bag lid so that it would actually fit the width of this after I used, I actually used tape to adhere that to the top of the box. Now inside the box, this is just tissue paper that I stuck in there for mailing purposes so that it would not move around and get all scrunched up. And so what I did here is I just took different years of photos and separated them out. This was 1979, and I did the same thing. I wrapped it with ribbon. Now, the reason I wrapped it with ribbon is because some years I had 2 or 3 bags, and because I had to wrap those together, I didn't want to leave the other ones without ribbon. So that was the reasoning behind it. And I just put the photos inside the paper bags, and I just left them like that. Okay, so now like this year, for instance, it had 1982. It has 3 paper bags. Well, so on each paper bag, I put a tag on it, and I also put the vellum stickers on the back of those bags also too. And so I just laid them in sideways. Now you do have to offset stick them because a 4x6 photo is actually a little bit taller than this box. So when you're looking for a box, you need to make sure that you know what your measurements are. If you know that you want the 4x6 photos in here, you need to make sure they're going to fit. Now, I had this box because the first memory box I did, I was actually, the measurements I was using was for her baby shoes that she had her first year of walking. And so that was my main concern, you know, and the width of the box, you need to know the width of the box plus the height of the box. And the inside measurements, not the outside measurements, because they're different, okay? So know what your measurements are before you go buy your box. And if you're not quite sure, you know what? Just take it with you in a bag. Put it in the box there in the store. Now make sure, though, that they know that you are bringing stuff into the store. But, you know, if you're not sure, just take it and put it in there how you know, make sure, so you don't have to make a run back to the store. And so I like the paper bag concept. It was very quick and very easy to do. And I was really happy with the results on it. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoy the video. Like I said, this was a very simple project to do. Not very much to it, but it is very cute. And I know that she will love it. And so I know I love it. I was very well pleased with how it turned out. Okay, thank y'all so much for watching. And y'all have a great day.